संसारदावानललिढलोका त्राणाय कारुण्यघनघनत्वम् प्राप्तस्य कल्याणगुणार्णवस्य वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम् महाप्रभो कीर्तन नृत्यगीता वादित्रमाद्यान्मनसुरसेन रोमाञ्चकं पाशुतरङ्गभाजो वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम् श्रीविग्रहाराधन नित्यनाना शृङ्गारतान्मान्दिरमर्जनादौ युक्तस्य भक्तान् शन्नियुञ्जतोऽपि वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम् चतुर्विधा श्रीभगवत्प्रसादो स्वाद्वन्नतृप्तान् हरिभक्तसङ्घान् कृत्वैव तृप्तिं भजत सदैव वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम् श्रीराधिका माधवयोरपारा माधुर्यलीला गुणरूपनाम्ना प्रतीक्षणा स्वादनलोलोपस्य वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम् निकुञ्जयूनो रतिकेलिसेथ्यै यायालिभिर्युक्तिरपेक्षणीया तत्रातिदाक्षाततिवल्लभस्य वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम् साक्षात् हरित्वेन समस्तशास्त्रैरुक्तस्तथा भाव्यत एव सद्भिः किन्तु प्रभो यः प्रिय एव तस्य वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम् यस्य प्रसादात् भगवत्प्रसादो यस्य प्रसादान्न गति कुतोऽपि न्यायं स्तुवं तस्य यशस्त्रीसन्ध्यां वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम् ध्यायं स्तुवं तस्य यशस्त्रीसन्ध्यां वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम् संसारदावनललिढलोका त्राणाय कारुण्यघनघनत्वम् प्राप्तस्य कल्याणगुणार्णवस्य वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम् नमो ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्ता स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यादेशतारिणे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे न हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय राधा नील माधव राधा नील माधव श्री राधे जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा जय Subhadra Jaya Sudarshan. Jaya Sitaram, Jaya Sitaram, Sitaram, Jaya Lakshman Hanuman. Jaya Lakshmi Narasingha, Jaya Lakshmi Narasingha, Jaya Lakshmi Narasingha, Jaya Lakshmi Narasingha. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramhamsa Parivrajakacarya Ashtotra Shata Shri Srimad His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. Anant Koti Vaishnav Vrinda Ki, नामाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की. प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंद की. श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की. श्री वृंदावन धाम की, मायापुर धाम की, पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की, गंगा माई यमुना माई की, तुलसी देवी की, भक्ति देवी की, गंगा माई यमुना माई की, तुलसी देवी भक्ति देवी की, संवेद भक्त वृंद की. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Pralada Lada Daine. Pralada Daine. Hiranyakashipu Vakshaha. Nyakashipu Vakshaha. Shilatankana kalaye, tankana kalaye, ito nisimha parato nisimho, nisimha parato nisimho, yato yato yami tato nisimha, yato yami tato. Bahir Nisimho, Hirade Nisimho, Hirade Nisimho, Narasimhamadim Sharanam Prapade Hamadim Sharanam Prapade Tavakara Kamalavare Nakam Abhuta Shingram Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubingam Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jajagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Tavakara Kamalavare Nakam Abhuta Shingam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubingam Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jagadisha Hare Jaya Narsimhadev Jaya Narsimhadev Jaya Narsimhadev Jaya Narsimhadev Narsimhadev Jaya Narsimhadev Jaya Narsimhadev Jaya Narsimhadev Jaya Bhakta Prahlad Jaya Bhakta Prahlad Bhakta Prahlad Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Bhakta Prahlad Jaya Bhakta Jaya Bhakta Prahlad Jaya Bhakta Nitai Gaura Haribo 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 Nitai Gaura Haribo 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 Nitai Gaura Haribo Narasimha Bhagavan Ki Jai Bhakta Prahlad Maharaj Ki Jai Gaur Premanande Haribo
Namo Namaha Tulasi Krishna Preyasi Namo Namaha Radha Krishna Seva Pava Abhilasi Namo Namaha. Hitomara sarana Lord, Tara vanchapurna hoy. Kripa kari karatare Vrindavana vasi. Namo Namaha. Mora abilas bilasa kunje diyova. Nayane ribosada yugalar parasi. Namo Namaha. Nivedana Sakiranugata Koro. Seva adhikara diye Koro nijadasi. Namo Namaha. Dina Krishna Dasir ko eye namo rahoy. Shri Radha Govinda preme sadayena basi. Yani kani chappa pani brahmahatyadikani cha. Tani tani pranasanti padikshana pade pade. Yani kani chappa pani brahmahatyadikani cha. Tani tani pranasanti padikshana pade pade. Yani kani chappa pani brahmahatyadikani cha. Tani tani pranasanti padikshana pade pade. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Tulsi Devi Jaya, Tulsi Devi, Tulsi Devi Jaya, Tulsi Devi. Tulsi Devi Maharani ki jai, Vrinda Devi ki jai. Vrindaye Tulsi Devai Priyaye Keshavasya cha, Vishnu Bhakti Pratidevi Satchirataya Namo Namaha. Vrindaye Tulsi Devai Priyaye Keshavasya cha, Vishnu Bhakti Pratidevi Satchirataya Namo Namaha. Vrindaye Tulsi Devai Priyaye Keshavasya cha, Vishnu Bhakti Pratidevi Satchirataya Namo Namaha. Vrindaye Tulsi Devi Maharani ki jai. O Tulasi, beloved of Krishna, I bow before you again and again. My desire is to obtain the service of Shri Radha and Krishna. Whoever takes shelter of you has his wishes fulfilled. Bestowing mercy upon him, you make him a resident of Vrindavan. My desire is that you also grant me residence in pleasure groves of Shri Vrindavana Dhams. Thus within my vision I'll always behold the beautiful pastimes of Radha and Krishna. I beg you to make me a follower of the cowherd damsels of Vraja. Please give me the privilege of devotional service and make me your own maidservant. This very fallen and lowly servant of Krishna prays, may I always swim in the love of Shri Radha and Govinda. Tulsi Devi Maharani ki jai. Shri Chaitanya Siksastakam ki jai. Cheto Darpanamarchanam Bhava Mahadavagni Nirvapanam Shairakairav Chandrika Vidaranam Vidya Vadu Jivanam Anandam Buddhivadanam Prativatam Pranam Vitasvadanam Sarvatma Snapanam Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam Nam Namakari Bahudani Sarva Saktis Tatra Pitani Amitak Smarani Nakala Etadrisi Bhagavapi Durdaivam Drisi Samiha Janina Nuraga Chinada Pisani Chena Tarara Pisaistana Amanina Manadina Kirtaniya Sadahari Nadanam Najanam Nasundarim Kavitam Va Jagadisha Kamaye Mama Janmani Janmanishware Bhavatad Bhaitaki Twai Ai Nandatunuja Kinkaram Patitam Mam Vishame Bhavam Buddho Kripaya Tava Padapankaja Stita Dulisad Visam Vichintaya Nayanam Galadas Rudaraya Vadanam Gadgadurudaya Jira Pulakaya Sitam Vapu Kada Tavanamagrahane Bhavishyati Yoga Yitam Nimesena Chaksusa Parvasaitam Sunyayitam Jagat Sarvam Govinda Virahena Me Aslishyava Padaratam Pinastumam Adarsanam Ramahatu Kurutava Yata Tata Vavidatu Lampato Mat Pranadatas to Saivana Paraha Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Chaitanya Siksastakam ki jai. Glory to the Shri Krishna Sankirtan, which cleanses the heart of all the dust accumulated for years and extinguishes the fire of conditional life of repeated birth and death. The Sankirtan movement is the prime benediction for humanity at large because it spreads the rays of the benediction. It is the life of all transcendental knowledge. It increases the ocean of transcendental bliss and enables us to fully taste the nectar for which we are always anxious. O my Lord, your holy name alone can render all benediction to the living beings, and thus you have hundreds and millions of names like Krishna and Govinda. In these transcendental names you have invested all your transcendental energies. There are not even hard and fast rules for chanting these names. O my Lord, out of kindness you enable us to easily approach you by your holy names, but I am so unfortunate that I have no attraction for them. One should chant the holy name of the Lord in a humble state of mind, thinking oneself lower than a straw on the street. One should be more tolerant than a tree, devoid of all sense of false prestige, and should be ready to offer all respect to others. In such state of mind, one can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly. O Almighty Lord, I have no desire to accumulate wealth, nor do I desire beautiful women, nor do I want any number of followers. I only want your causeless devotional service birth after birth. O son of Maharaj Nanda Krishna, I am your eternal servitor. Yet somehow or other I have fallen into this ocean of birth and death. Please pick me up from this ocean and place me as one of the atoms at your lotus feet. O son of Maharaj Nanda Krishna, I am your eternal servitor. Yet somehow or other I have fallen into this ocean of birth and death. Please pick me up from this ocean of death and place me as one of the atoms at your lotus feet. O my Lord, when will my eyes be decorated with tears of love, flowing constantly when I chant your holy name? When will my voice choke up? And when will the hairs of my body stand on end at the recitation of your holy name? O Govinda, feeling your separation, I am considering a moment to be like 12 years or more. Tears are flowing from my eyes like torrents of rain, and I am feeling all vacant in the world in your absence. I know no one but Krishna as my Lord, and he shall remain so even if he handles me roughly by his embrace, or makes me broken-hearted by not being present before me. He is completely free to do anything and everything, for he is always my worshipful Lord, unconditionally. Shri Chaitanya Siksastakam Ki Jai. There are 10 offenses in the matter of chanting holy names of the Lord that should be avoided, and they are as follows. 1. To blaspheme the devotees who have dedicated their lives to propagating the holy names of the Lord. 2. To consider names of demigods like Lord Shiva or Lord Rama to be equal to or independent names of Lord Vishnu. 3. To disobey the orders of the spiritual master. 4. To blaspheme the Vedic literature in pursuance of the Vedic verse. 5. To consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna's imagination. 6. To give some interpretation on the holy name of the Lord. 7. To commit sinful activities on the strength of chanting the holy name of the Lord. 8. To consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities which are offered in the Vedas as fruit of activities of karma. 9. To instruct the faithless person about the glories of the holy name. 10. To not have complete faith in the chanting of holy names and to maintain material attachments even after understanding so many instructions in the matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be a Vaishnava must carefully guard against these 10 offenses in order to achieve the desired success. Krishna Prema. Now let us offer our most humble obeisances unto all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord. They are just like desire trees that can fulfill the desires of everyone, and they are full of compassion for the fallen conditioned souls. Vanchako Patirabhisha Kripasindhu Bhevich Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Vaishnava Thakur Ki Jai. Srimad Bhagavatam Grantaraj Ki Jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Janmadyasya yato nivayad itaratas chartesu avigya swarat. Tene Brahma Hirdaya Adhikavaye Muyantiyat Surayaha. Tejo Varimidam Yata Vinimaya Yatra Trisargo Mesha. Tamna Svena Sada Nirasta Kuhakam Satyam Param Dhimahi. O my Lord, Shri Krishna, son of Vasudeva. O all-pervading personality of Godhead. I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. I meditate upon Lord Shri Krishna because he is the absolute truth and the primeval cause of all causes, of the creation, sustenance, and destruction of the manifested universes. He is directly and indirectly conscious of all manifestations. And he is independent because there is no other cause beyond him. It is he only who first imparted the Vedic knowledge unto the heart of Brahmaji, the original living being. By him, even the great sages and demigods are placed into illusion, as one is bewildered by the illusory representations of water seen on fire or land seen on water. Only because of him do the material universes, temporarily manifested by the reactions of the three modes of nature, appear factual, although they are unreal. I therefore meditate upon him, Lord Sri Krishna, who is eternally existent in the transcendental abode, which is forever free from the illusory representations of the material world. I meditate upon him, for he is the absolute truth. Dharma Pujita Kaitravotra Paramo Nirmatsaranam Satam Vedyam Vastavam Atravastu Shivadam Tapatrayon Mulanam Srimad Bhagavate Mahamani Krite Kim va parer Ishwaraha Sajyohide Avarudyate Tra and Kriti Bihi Sususabhistakshana. Completely rejecting all religious activities which are materially motivated. This Bhagavata Purana propounds the highest truth, which is understandable by those devotees who are fully pure in heart. The highest truth is reality distinguished from illusion, for the welfare of all. Such truth uproots the threefold miseries. This beautiful Bhagavatam, compiled by the great sage Vyasadeva in his maturity, is sufficient in itself for God realization. What is the need of any other scripture? As soon as one attentively and submissively hears the message of Bhagavatam, by this culture of knowledge, the Supreme Lord is established within his heart. Nigama kalpatarur galitam phulam Sukhamukad amrita dravya samyutam Pibata bhagavatam rasam alayam Muhur aho rasika bhuvi bhavukaha. O expert and thoughtful man, relish Srimad Bhagavatam, the mature fruit of the desired tree of Vedic literatures. It emanated from the lips of Sri Sukadeva Goswami. Therefore, this truth has become even more tasteful. Although its nectarian juice was already relishable for all, including liberated souls. Shinvatam Swakata Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtana Hridyantaksto Abhadrani Vidunoti Shuhitsatam. To hear about Krishna from Vedic literatures, or to hear from him directly from the Bhagavad Gita, is itself righteous activity. And for one who hears about Krishna, Lord Krishna, who is dwelling in everyone's heart, acts as a best-wishing friend and purifies the devotee who constantly engages in hearing of him. In this way, a devotee naturally develops his dormant transcendental knowledge. As he hears more about Krishna from the Bhagavatam and from the devotees, he becomes fixed in the devotional service of the Lord. Srimad Bhagavatam Canto 1, Chapter 12, verse number 34. Tena sambrita sambaro Dharmaputro Yudhishthira Vajimedais Tribir Bito Yajnai Sama Yajad Dharim. Translation. By those riches, the king could procure the ingredients for 3 horse sacrifices. Thus the pious King Yudhisthira, who was very fearful after the battle of Kurukshetra, pleased Lord Hari, the personality of Godhead. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Maharaj Yudhisthira was the ideal and celebrated pious king of the world. And still he was greatly afraid for the execution of the battle of Kurukshetra because of the mass killing in the fight, all of which was done only to install him on the throne. He therefore took all the responsibility for sins committed in the warfare. And to get rid of all these sins, he wanted to perform 3 sacrifices in which horses are offered at the altar. Such a sacrifice is very costly. Even Maharaj Yudhisthira had to collect the necessary heaps of gold left by Maharaj Maruta and the Brahmanas who were given gold in charity by King Maruta. The learned Brahmanas could not take away all the loads of gold given by Maharaj Maruta, and therefore they left behind the major portion of the gift. And Maharaj Maruta also did not again collect such heaps of gold given away in charity. Besides that, all the golden plates and utensils which were used in the sacrifice were also thrown in the dustbins. And all such heaps of gold remained unclaimed property for a long time, till Maharaj Yudhisthira collected them for his own purposes. Lord Shri Krishna advised the brothers of Maharaj Yudhisthira to collect the unclaimed property because it belonged to the king. The more astonishing thing is that no subject of the state also collected such unclaimed gold for industrial enterprise or anything like that. This means that the state citizens were completely satisfied with all necessities of life and therefore not inclined to accept unnecessary productive enterprises for sense gratification. Maharaj Yudhisthira also requisitioned the heaps of gold for performing sacrifices and for pleasing the Supreme Hari, personality of Godhead. Otherwise, he had no desire to collect them for the state treasury. One should take lessons from the acts of Maharaj Yudhisthira. He was afraid of sins committed on the battlefield, and therefore he wanted to satisfy the supreme authority. This indicates that unintentional sins are also committed in our daily occupational discharge of duties. And to counteract even such unintentional crimes, one must perform sacrifices as they are recommended in the revealed scriptures. The Lord says in Bhagavad Gita, Yajnata karmano nyatra loko yam karma bandhana, that one must perform sacrifices recommended in the scriptures in order to get rid of commitments of all unauthorized work or even unintentional crimes which we are apt to commit. By doing so, one shall be freed from all kinds of sins. And those who do not do so, but work for self-interest or sense gratification, have to undergo all the tribulations accrued from committed sins. Therefore, the main purpose of performing sacrifices is to satisfy the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The process of performing sacrifices may be different in terms of different times, places, and persons, but the aim of sacrifices is one and the same at all times and in all circumstances, and that is satisfaction of the Supreme Lord Hari. That is the way of pious life, and that is the way of peace and prosperity in the world at large. Maharaj Yudhisthira did all these as the ideal pious king of the world. If Maharaj Yudhisthira is a sinner in his daily discharge of duties in royal administration of state affairs, wherein killing a man and animals is a recognized art, then we can just imagine the amount of sins committed consciously or unconsciously by untrained population of Kali Yuga who have no way to perform sacrifice to please the Supreme Lord. The Bhagavatam says, therefore, that the prime duty of human being is to satisfy the Supreme Lord by the performance of one's occupational duty. Srimad Bhagavatam 1.2.13. Let any man of any place or community, caste or creed, be engaged in any sort of occupational duty, but he must agree to perform sacrifices, as it is recommended in the scriptures for the particular place, time, and person. In the Vedic literatures, it is recommended that in Kali Yuga, people engage in glorifying the Lord by chanting the holy names of Krishna. Kirtanad eva Krishnasya mukta sangha param brajet. Without offense. By doing so, one can be freed from all sins, and thus can attain the highest perfection of life by returning home back to Godhead. We have already discussed this more than once in this great literature in different places, especially in the introductory portion by sketching the life of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And still we are repeating the same with the view to bring about peace and prosperity in society. The Lord has declared openly in Bhagavad Gita how he becomes pleased with us. And the same process is practically demonstrated in life and preaching work of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The perfect process of performing yajna, or sacrifice to please the Supreme Lord Hari, the Personality Godhead, who gets us free from all miseries of existence, is to follow the ways of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in this dark age of quarrel and dissension. Maharaj Yudhisthira had to collect heaps of gold to secure the paraphernalia for the horse sacrifice yajnas in days of sufficiency. So we can hardly think of such performance of yajnas in these days of insufficiency and complete scarcity of gold. At the present moment, we have heaps of papers and promises of their being converted into gold by economic development of modern civilization. And still, there is no possibility of spending riches like Maharaj Yudhisthira, either individually or collectively, or by state patronization. Just suitable, therefore, for the age is the method recommended by Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in terms of the Shastra. Such a method requires no expenditure at all, and yet can award more benefit than other expensive methods of yajna performances. The horse sacrifice yajna or cow sacrifice yajna performed by the Vedic regulations shouldn't be misunderstood as a process of killing animals. On the contrary, the animals offered for yajna were rejuvenated to a new span of life by the transcendental power of chanting the Vedic hymns, which, if properly chanted, are different from what is understood by the common layman. The Vedic mantras are all practical, and the proof is rejuvenation of the sacrificed animal. There is no possibility of such methodical chanting of the Vedic hymns by the so-called Brahmanas or priests of the present age. The untrained descendants of the twice-born families are no more like their forefathers, and thus they are counted amongst the Sudras, or once-born men. The once-born man is unfit to chant the Vedic hymns, and therefore there is no practical utility of chanting the original hymns. And to save them all, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu propounded the Sankirtan movement, or yajna, for all practical purposes. And the people of the present age are strongly recommended follow this pure and recognized path. Srila Prabhupada, Patita Pavana Ki Jai. So again here Prabhupada is giving a rather long description of Panchasuna, 5 types of inadvertent, unintentional sins that we commit every day, unwittingly. And Maharaj Yudhisthira was aware of this. None of us, until we hear this very, let's say, seriously, are aware of the fact that we're committing sins every day, unwittingly, unknowingly, out of ignorance. What are those sins? Well, there's 5 types. One is just cleaning the house. You kill many living entities. Driving a car or a bicycle or walking, you kill many living entities. And being a manager, of a temple or of a business, you kill many living entities. Doing construction work or any type of building and breaking, you kill living entities. And being in government and making decisions like sending the police here or there, or going to war, or so forth, you kill many people. So we see people are killing all the time and they don't realize it. And they're held responsible as long as they are acting with a desire for their personal sense gratification. If they act only to please Krishna, and just like Prabhupada is saying here, the prime duty of the human being is to satisfy the Supreme Lord by the performance of one's occupational duty. So that's Bhagavad Gita 1:2-13. I think is Dharma Sonastita Pumsa Viswaksena Katasuyat Yat Nadayat Yadi Ratim Srama Evi Kevalam. I think that's it, or maybe not. Let me see. 1:2-13. 1:2. I'm sorry. Atak pumbir dvijasestas varnashrama vibhavasaha swanustitasya dharmasya samsiddhir haritoshanam. Yeah. O best among the twice-born, it is therefore concluded that the highest perfection one can achieve by discharging the duties prescribed for one's own occupation according to caste divisions and orders of life is to please the personality of Godhead. Samsiddhir haritoshanam. Yes. So, Prabhupada says, the Bhagavatam says, therefore, that the prime duty of the human being is to satisfy the Supreme Lord by the performance of one's occupational duty. Now, how can you do that? You need advice by reading Bhagavad Gita. Yajnartat karmanonyatra lokamam karma bandhana tadartam karma konteya mukta sangha samachara. All sacrifices are meant for the satisfaction of Lord Vishnu or Krishna. So, how to do that is explained by Narada Muni and the Pancharatra and by Rupa Sanatana Goswami, Rupa Goswami and the Nectar of Devotion, by Lord Chaitanya and the Siksastakam. So we should take this very seriously. In the 3rd chapter, where Prabhupada quotes that verse, 9th, I think 3rd chapter, 9th verse, let's see what it says. Work done as a sacrifice for Vishnu has to be performed. Otherwise, work causes bondage in this material world. Therefore, O son of Kunti, perform your prescribed duties for his satisfaction, and in that way you will always remain free from bondage. So Prabhupada says in that purport, therefore one has to work for the satisfaction of Vishnu. Any other work done in this material world will be a cause of bondage. For both good and evil work have their reactions, and any reaction binds the performer. So, this is a condemnation of those people who say, well, I don't believe in any organized religion. My religion is just to do good. And what is their idea of doing good? Well, they go out and protest Black Lives Matter, and they support abortion, and they support all kinds of different things that they consider are good. Now, are they actually good? Well, the criterion for judging that would be, are they acting for the pleasure of Krishna, or are they acting based on their own speculations and misinformation? Well, I don't ever hear them say anything about Krishna. So how can they be working for the satisfaction of Krishna? So Prabhupada says, therefore one has to work in Krishna consciousness to satisfy Krishna or Vishnu. And while performing such activities, one is in a liberated stage. This is the great art of doing work. So we have some phonies that talk about the art of living. But the real art is the art of doing work for the satisfaction of the Lord. And in the beginning, this process requires very expert guidance. Yeah, one must have the help of Shiksha and Diksha gurus to get it right. Otherwise, one will get it wrong and think they're doing the right thing, but actually they're going deeper and deeper into sinful activity. One should therefore act very diligently under the expert guidance of a devotee of Lord Krishna, or under the direct instruction of Lord Krishna himself, under whom Arjuna had the opportunity to work. Nothing should be performed for sense gratification, but everything should be done for the satisfaction of Krishna. So, we cannot imagine with our fertile brain that is full of speculation what is going to be, what will satisfy Krishna. Usually when we're trying to think about what will satisfy Krishna, we're thinking about what will satisfy ourselves. Just like one time there was this gentleman, and he's a very pious Hindu, a good friend of mine. And one day we were talking, and I said, Prabhu, you know, you have to purify your mind by chanting Hare Krishna. And he said, Prabhu, you don't understand Bhagavad Gita. I said, what? What do you mean I don't understand Bhagavad Gita? I said, okay, I'm not a Mahabhagavad devotee. Yeah, I might misunderstand. What is your understanding, Prabhu? He said, Prabhu, Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, 10th chapter, verse 22, Indriyana Manaschasmi, which means that of all the senses, I am the mind. So whatever I think, that's what Krishna wants. You see how clever people are. I mean, he uses Shastra, of course he misuses it, to support whatever nonsense comes into his mind as being the dictate of Krishna. You see how clever people are. They're very, very clever and nonsense. And I really chastised him, and he was like shocked. He said, no, I understand Bhagavad Gita. What are you saying? Krishna said. I said, that's not what it means. When he says other senses, I am the mind, he's saying that, you know, He has given us this mind, and He's also told us how to use it properly, because it belongs to Him. That's what it means. And if you imagine that whatever you think that's what He wants you to do, that's the wrong interpretation. And I told him, I said, your problem is you don't want to accept the Guru. You don't want to accept that somebody else can help you understand what Krishna wants. And because of that, you speculate. You just speculate. You give this wrong interpretation. So in other words, everything in life that we can see or not see belongs to Krishna. So He gives us this mind. It actually belongs to Him. So therefore we should learn from Him how to use it properly. That's the proper understanding of Indriyanam Manaschasmi. Not only the mind, all the senses belong to Him. They should all be used only for His satisfaction. Okay, so if we do this, and what is the yajna recommended for Kali Yuga? It's Kirtanad Eva Krishnasya, Mukta Sangha Samajara. It's this chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. No other yajnas can be properly performed in Kali Yuga because there are no expert brahmanas who can say the mantras correctly, etc. So that's it. That's in this age, because everything is so difficult, Lord Chaitanya came and gave a simple method that anyone can do successfully if they are sincere and take the advice of bona fide devotees. That is, chant Hare Krishna. Now, what happens if you chant Hare Krishna sincerely? To please Lord Krishna, Personality of Godhead. Then, Prabhupada says, the Lord has declared openly in Bhagavad Gita how He becomes pleased with us, and the same process is practically demonstrated in life and preaching work of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, what does it say? If we chant without offense, by doing so one can be freed from all sins and thus attain the highest perfection of life by returning home back to Godhead. We have already discussed this more than once in this great literature in different places, especially in the introductory portion by sketching the life of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and still we are repeating the same with a view to bring about peace and prosperity in life. Is there peace and prosperity today? No. There's not peace. People are fighting all the time now. And prosperity with the coronavirus and now these George Floyd protests and looting and burning and so forth. There's no peace and no prosperity. People are suffering. Over, 40 million people out of work. How can they, and the number keeps going up every week. So this is worse than the Depression in the 1930s. So we have to understand, what is the principle of peace and prosperity? Prabhupada has given it. We should work in our occupational duty and learn how to, the great art of work, as Prabhupada explains in the 3rd chapter, 9th verse, the purport. The great art of work is how you can do every one of your duties in life for the pleasure of the Lord rather than for sense gratification. That's called the great art of work, or yoga koshalam. Okay, so there are many points in this purport today, but we'll stop right there. Let me just read that one more time. Therefore, one has to work in Krishna consciousness to satisfy Krishna or Vishnu. And while performing such activities, one is in a liberated stage. This is the great art of doing work. And in the beginning, this process requires very expert guidance. Srila Prabhupada, Patita Pavana Ki Jai, O glory to Srila Prabhupada. Any questions? Okay. And we'll go on to chanting Hare Krishna like we should. Hari Bol.